Yo guys, and welcome to this FIFA 17 stream. Today we'll be going on the web app. I this time fixed everything for my Twitter and my how's it called? My chat, so I will now immediately see what you are saying on chat. And if you have something to ask me, then please do on the chat, because this is the one I will see immediately. But you can of course go to my Twitter, which is at weasel0301. That's no problem at all. But I prefer you to do it in chat, but maybe your longer stories you will have to put into Twitter. But let's get started. The first thing we're actually going to do today is take a look at my active squad. And then I can show you that I've got a lot of French players. So here you can see I've quite some French players. And we do of course need some starter squad for FIFA. And I'm gonna build one that's gonna allow me to make a lot of coins off the games that I play. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to gold quality. Gonna take for every position. I'm gonna take a League 1 player. So let's just go to the League 1. If it's here, it is. And then we can take preferably French players, and they're probably gonna be the most likely ones to pick up. But then we can take very cheap goalkeepers. Hopefully we can take some 75 rated ones, or if not a bit higher, but the 75 rated ones I can get for 300 coins. Let's see if there's anyone with I can bid 300 coins on, because that would be nice. So yeah, there's discarding now, but a lot of 300 coin offers. But that would mean if I discard him, I can get him for 300 coins back, and that would make that I don't lose any coins on him, which would be very nice indeed. So if I can pick him up for 300 coins, that would be good. By the way, if you have one of these players, please please make sure that they won't go for 300 coins, because you will actually lose money on them than when you when you discard them, because of the EA tax. But let's just continue towards our left back. This team is gonna cost 3.3k hopefully. And let's see if there are any left backs. There definitely are. Let's see who is the best. This Palmieri guy doesn't look too bad. So does this Alfonso Figueiredo. But I think I prefer this Palmieri. So I'm gonna see if there's anyone that has been recently listed. Or even a Baal. Baal would be good. I just saw a Baal, but I don't know if I will be able to win him for 300 coins. So here is a Baal, but it's already kind of 300 coin bid. So let's see if there's a Palmieri. That one takes 2 days. Like, I honestly don't mind waiting 2 days, because the game won't be out in 2 days time. But it's a bit long. Let's go to the 59th minute, because I want to see if I can actually get them so that I have another chance of bidding on them. This one won't take. Okay, he will. This one expired for 400 coins. We can of course go with Alfonso Figueiredo. Like this Mbanga guy, I wouldn't even mind having. This one we're gonna bid 300 coins. Let's see if we can get him. And then we want to go to a centre back, I think. Yeah, why not? So is there anyone decent? We probably have to go to the 90th minute. Like Kerbrad right there wouldn't be bad. So we're now at approximately 59 minutes. This Luatoa guy doesn't look too bad. And if we progress even further, let me put up my own voice a bit louder, because I don't think it's loud enough. Maybe it is, let me know. But let's put a bit on this guy, because he doesn't look too bad with 62 pace. That's honestly enough in my opinion, 63. And Luatoa, or maybe Diego Carlos, who looks better? I think Luatoa is a bit better. Diego Carlos got more pace, but I honestly don't mind at the start of FIFA, because in Division 10 it's probably not going to be all too difficult, despite us probably starting very early on in the game. So you might come up against some good opponents that are still in Division 10. But then for a right back, we're gonna go to the 10th or the 59th minute once again. We're already past that, so there are not that many right backs. And doesn't look like we can get a 300 coin offer on one of these. We're gonna go back to the right backs a bit later on. Let's take a look at the CDM because I'm playing a 4-1-2-1-2 at the moment. Let's go back to 300 coins. So definitely some decent players. That Sankare could be very nice. And so could this Andre be. So it's definitely going to be an Andre or an Sankare if I can bid 300 coins on them. Now we're past the 1 hour mark. It's probably going to be an Andre. Let's go with Andre. He's actually got a better card in my opinion. He's actually got a better card attacking wise. Is there one without a 300 coin bid? This one doesn't have one. Then we're gonna go into a left mid. This Mione or Monet Paquet doesn't look too bad in my opinion. If you can find him for 300 coins, that would be nice, but doesn't look like it. So you can get this Maurice Billet for 300 coins. I'm probably gonna go with that. Don't really mind too much. Like, he's got 2 less shooting, a bit more passing, worse physical, same dribbling, worse pace. So he's not as good, but not that much worse. And then we can go into a right mid. See if there's anyone decent for the right mid position. Thomason doesn't look too bad. Is there anyone with a bit more pace maybe? No, there probably isn't. So we've got to go with the Thomason. Let's see if there is a Thomason I can bid 300 coins on here. There is one. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully we can win him. And let's go to the transfer market once again. This time look up a central attacking midfielder or even a CM if need be. There are some cams. There's Mesloop and there's Touré. And this Touré card doesn't look too shabby. Definitely going to try and see if I can snatch one up because he's got good pace and decent other stats for a central attacking mid. Can we bid on this one? Yes, we can. There you go. So we've got a 300 coin bid on Touré. I actually used him in one of my career modes last year and it was pretty decent. Don't know if there was the one I used on YouTube. Then we need 2 more strikers and then we're done. So we've got a Roux. Honestly looks like the best card. Erdinch then looks like the second best, but maybe there's someone else. There's no one else, so yeah, we've got to go with a Roux and a Erdinch probably. 2 not too good strikers, but they will have to do. But they have all gotten a 300 coin bid, so yeah. This one doesn't. That one has just recently been listed as well, just for a few seconds. But we're gonna bid 300 coins on it. And that should be 11 players to our transfer targets. Let's make sure it's our 11 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which position am I missing? I've got left back, goalkeeper, right mid, CDM, centre back, cam, a centre back, so 2 centre backs, a left mid, a striker. Oh, we're missing a right back. Yeah, that's true. Maybe there's one now. Let's find out. Do I have a French right mid? I think I do, because then we could also go French right back here rather than a Ligue 1 right back, but Ligue 1 would be preferred. I know I have French centre back for sure. Like, I honestly don't want to go with that Donze card. He's a bit too slow. Let's just look up French rather than Ligue 1. Because I'm pretty sure I have a French right mid. And if I win them for 300 coins, it's not going to make a difference anyway. because I can discard them for 300 coins. Okay, so there is no one else in a different league as well that we can pick up. So I'm gonna wait for these to be get a new one listed. I might honestly have to go with a Danze in rather than Sabali, or however that name is pronounced, because I don't think there's anyone else on the market. So we're just gonna see if we win these, and I do indeed have a French right mid. But if we do win these, then we're in a pretty good shape for a starter squad right here, so that's nice. But let's go into some more trading. Gonna use the same method as last time, because that one worked pretty decent, and I've really gotten it under control. So, or I really know how to use it now. So let's see if we can do some decent trading. Who shall we try? Honestly, all these players are worth less than a K in my opinion. Or I think they would be. Forster? Don't think he's worth over a K. How much is this Bender card going for? 1.7k. Was? We might try Was. Tried him last night. Didn't really work. Maybe he does now. I think he will be going for 1600 coins at the moment. No, he's more expensive than that. 1700 it is. He does probably sell for that, so we want to buy him for 1500. So the max bid can be 1400. And there's only one. We're not gonna wait for that one. Orlana might work. Orlana, let's try that. Orlana, or however that name is announced. Oriana could be as well. 1500 coins. What are you thinking? Yeah, about 1500 coins. He does sell for 1500, so we have to buy him for 1400 at maximum. And we can definitely try that. We've been outbid on the player. We've been outbid on this Maurice Belay. So we have to take a look at a left mid in on a further date, but I don't really mind for now. Have I targeted? Yeah, I've got an Orlan in there, I think. Yeah, there he is. Let's look that up once again, because I thought I saw another one. Yeah, but those take 10 minutes. Not gonna wait for that. Who else can we try? Let's look up some more usable players. Iago Aspas might work. He is going for a decent price, so let me first reset. Aspas is going for about, I think, 1500 coins as well. Even more. Why is he that expensive? Like, he's an okay card, but nothing too special in my opinion. 1700 coins he's going for. So there are probably quite a few for 1800. Yeah, there you go. They are not even selling for 1800, so 1500, so we can buy them at 1600. Well, that's not gonna work. Like, that's a pretty popular card right now on the market. I honestly don't know why. Areola might be going for this decent price. Let's reset Areola. And then, how much would he be going for? 1600 coins? Yeah, something like 1600, maybe 1500. Let's try 1500 to get him, try and get him sold for that amount of money. So that means we have to buy him at 1400 at max. And that's not going to be working. Who else could we be using? I use Lemos quite a bit, so let's try him again. He's actually my favorite player to trade with right now. He's made me quite a few coins. He's pretty cheap at the moment. Like, he is a great card for career mode as well. Or a great player. Okay, he's going for 1500, so I want to win him at 1300. And that's not going to be working out. If you look at 1300, is he price locked on 1300? Sort of. Yeah, pretty much. Because if there's a 1300 one on this one that takes more than an hour, it sort of is. Who else worked for me in the past? Like, they don't definitely work for you all the time, but these are players that are in that price range. Szymanowski, I used quite a bit. He was very successful, to be honest. He is actually my favorite player to trade with. Because he has made me more than... he's made me about a K of coins. And at the moment he's going for... I searched for 1500 and there are 2 for 1400, but none for 1500. That's weird. I could just buy these ones and try and sell them for 1500. Is that a risk? I honestly don't think it is. I'm actually gonna do that. Like, screw it. Let's try and make some coins. I won this Orellana, this Luzoa and this Andre were both bought for 350 coins. I can get that. Let's quick list Orellana for 1500 by now. And see if anyone buys him. Let's check Twitter first very quickly. Let me see, is there anything interesting on Twitter? There's not, so let's just continue with 2 unassigned players, which are Szymanowski and then Szymanowski. So we're gonna list him up for 1500 as we bought them for 1400. And they should honestly sell for that, because I think the prices will go up this evening quite a bit, because it's Friday today, and there will be more players or people coming online as the evening progresses, or the day progresses I should say. And there is a stupid fly in my room. That's actually really annoying. Why am I looking for 1400? I was looking for Szymanowski because I didn't look for him on bid. But let's see if there's anyone for 1400 coins. No, there's not. So I think these 3 players should at least sell. Those would actually make pretty decent wingers from a La Liga team as well. Especially Orellana is very good. Szymanowski has a lot of pace though. Which makes him a bit more expensive as well. Honestly, who did they use yesterday to trade with as well? Kouyaté could be a good shout. Kouyaté we're gonna try. I think he's going for like 1700 coins. Let me first reset. Okay, he's going for more than 1700. Let's look at 1800. So that's what he is sort of going for, not really. Probably want to list him for 1700. So I'm gonna try and buy him for 1600 at the max. And he's not even available for that price. That means that he is pretty much price locked. Also been outbid from Congre. Missing out on some players. It's not a big deal because the game isn't out yet. I have all the time of the world. We're just gonna wait and see if these players we win them. In the meantime, we can continue trading. And did we buy any? One Szymanowski already sold, so that's a few coins profit right there. Now let's hope that the other Szymanowski and the other Orellana sell. Who else can we trade with? Did I just say someone we could trade with? Yeah, we just tried Kouyaté. I also saw Ospina. I honestly don't know what he's going for. I'm guessing like 1200 coins. 1300? 1400. 1400. So I want to sell him for 1300, and you'll probably you will probably sell for 1300, which means that we have to win him for 1200 coins, which is not going to be working out. I don't want an Ospina. Don't think these players are very good to trade with. Sarati might be, like he's already gonna bid on him right there for 1400, so he's definitely in the right price margin. And he's a pretty nice card for Ultimate Team. That's Falcao. Is he called Sarati as well? That's Ibrahimovic. That's again someone I was not looking for. Mauro Zarate though is the guy I was looking for. Random dude has gotten 6.2 to trade with. What to trade with? Honestly, try to find gold players that are in between 1k and 2k, just like I'm doing. Don't go over 2k, because then the tax gets a bit more complicated, as it will mean that you lose 100 coins on your sales. But try to just low bid on them, and then try and sell them for a few more coins. Like even 100 coins more will make you some coins. But just remember that trading does take a long time to get up to a higher coin margin. So yeah, take your time on that, but don't try and trade with very complicated players. Just do what I am doing basically. Find a player that's between 1 and 2k and try get a lower bin than his lowest price, so you can sell him on for a few coins profit. Like, this isn't the best one, but it definitely works, and if you're not very good with trading, then definitely use this tactic or method. Ibarba was going for 6k yesterday. He was actually going for 6k yesterday, and now he's worth 1.2. Or 1.3, even less probably. That's mad. That's actually mad. Like, I'm so sure I saw someone bid 6k on him. Maybe that was just a stupid bid by someone, and someone got super lucky. Let's take a look at Weedsel, because I just saw a Weedsel. Was I that far into the market? That's a bit weird. Let's see, who can we use? Pogba. That Pogba card is not very good to trade with, I think, at least. Maybe Drinkwater will work because he's Premier League. We'll try a different method in a second, but as of now it's not really working. Or I really don't like the other trading methods. He is going for 1800. Probably need to try and sell him for 1700, so let's just see if there's anyone with a 1500 bid on him. No, there's not. Like, this guy's gonna himself the deal. 1600 coins, that's what I was looking for. Werner and Howard has good spots. What are you trying to say? Are they a good player to trade with, or? Gonna look them up though. That's the wrong Werner probably. How much is he going for? More than that. How much is he going for? He's going for a lot. Is there anyone you can... You saw a who? That's for 1800 buy now. For real. I don't know what he's going for, but... I don't honestly think you saw one for 1800 by now. Maybe with a bit of 1800, but yeah. What is he going for? Is he going for like 2.2k? Because 1800 by now would have been very good. Didn't honestly see that one. If you saw him, I definitely missed out on something right there. But let's just use silvers. Let's go maximum price of 500, but minimum buy now of 1k. Let's see if there's anyone with a lot of pace. I'm playing on a PlayStation 4. Let's see if there are any good rare silvers right here. Because they do sometimes pop up for this price range. At the moment they don't, but we'll probably have to go a bit further into the market. Did I miss one out? That 4 might be a decent one. You're in PC. I don't know PC how PC prices are doing at the moment. Oh, there was a Gomez right here. Shit, did I miss out on a deal right there? Oh, he sells for over 3k. That's then it would have been a good deal. I get what you were saying right there. This guy doesn't really sell, it looks like. He's getting bid on though, but I don't think that's a good deal. Now I've got to go all the way back. That's a bit annoying. If Heudes is over 3k, does it just mean that there are less people on there, that players don't get packed as much and they will go for more money? Or is it just that people on PC list their players for higher prices? I'm really curious, because a lot of my friends actually use PC. Because in general, PC is just better than console at the moment. That one had 86 pace, but he wasn't on rare. Like this one has 85 pace, but don't think he will sell. No, he does not. I hate the fact that you have to go all the way back towards or further on into the market. Kishna. Kishna is a decent player to trade with. And if you can get him for cheap, you can even invest on him because he's a 5-star killer. If you can, I think if you're on PC, to sell before the game launches. I honestly think if you can find one for very cheap, or you have him in your club, that you have to keep him before until the game launches, because on the day that the game launches, players get very expensive. But he's a good player to trade with as well right now. So if you can get him for cheap, still recommend you go for him. Would this be a risk? Like, it's a 300 coin bid. Honestly, don't think he's gonna sell, even though it's a 300 coin bid. This Zongo guy, is he is in La Liga, I believe, or is that Liga Adelante, or how is that called right now? Yeah, La Liga 1, 2, 3. Don't think he will sell. '83 pace on the right back. That might be decent, but gonna pass out on that one. That's Liga NOS. He might. I don't think he will sell. Don't think he will sell. Oh, that was actually a nice centre back card right there. This is a cam, but he's got decent stats. Maybe he will sell. He's Korean though. Like a lot of people, or Some people actually use Korean teams because they are very sweaty, but that one didn't really sell. So we're gonna, shall we do open one bronze pack? One bronze pack will do. See if we can get anything decent here. Imagine we pack an inform. Imagine we pack an inform. We're probably not gonna to, and we didn't, but still. Pedersen, Northern Irish striker. Like, honestly, you want to look for nice kits. I've seen other people get quite a bit of coins from kits, but maybe one of these badges will sell. Let's send it to the... How can you... Is there a way to check? No, there is not. You can't check their prices. I don't think that these are very nice cards, but we're gonna keep the consumables. At least the ones that I'm gonna use on my road to glory. So contracts are always nice. Don't really mind +5 physical cards. So gonna quick list this guy for 200 coins. See if any one of these bronze players sell. Bronze pack Medved is probably and just one page on the market. That's why I think I could sell him on he's 1 to 2k. He got good base and 5 stars, I know, and just one page on him on the market. That's why I think I could sell him later. Yeah, you definitely could. If you have him right now, then definitely save him. He will definitely go for over 3k when the game releases, so definitely hang on to him. Like, only sell him if you definitely need the coins to trade with right now, but yeah, you can definitely make coins another way right now at on the web app than just by selling that Kishna. So I would suggest keeping him right now. You might as well want to see if there's anyone with early access that made a video on him and said he was very good, because if he's if he's a very good player in game as well, like very overpowered, then he will definitely skyrocket and you might make a lot of coins, or a lot more than just the 1k that I said you were probably going to. But that's up to you. You got him Butland. What console are you on, random dude? Are you on PS4 or are you on Xbox, or what are you on? Because I think you should keep him, but I don't know what console you're on. And maybe he's going for quite a bit right now. I will look him up for PlayStation though. See what he's going for. There's no Butland on the market at PS. Oh, wait, I'm looking for Silvers. I'm sorry. Butland's going for over 2k. Definitely keep him. Everything that's over 2k you should keep. Yeah, definitely keep him if you're on PS4. I suggest keeping everything that's over 2k. Only sell them if you really need the coins. And then I would still not do it, to be honest, as you don't have the game anyway right now. Did I sell anything in the meantime? I did not. These have been up for quite a while. He's gone a 1400 bid. I won him for 1400, so it's okay, I guess. But hopefully he will sell. What shall we do? Shall we look for bronze players in popular leagues? Maybe they will work. Quality bronze, and we'll take a look at the popular leagues. The most popular one being the Premier League, and let's just see if there's anyone good. Adarabio, Calvert-Lewin, never heard of him before, but what is he going for? Nothing too special. He's got a nice card though, but he's not gonna make me any money. That's not enough. This is a nice card. This is a very nice card. How much is he going for? He's going for 1700 coins. Is there anyone listed at the... What about the Liga NOS players? Liga NOS players are a difficult one, to be honest. I've got to be very honest right there. Depends on who it is. If it's like a okay player, like 77 rated with nice stats, you probably want to sell him on. But if it's like a higher rated player, like a Jonas, probably hold on to him until game releases. That's what I would personally do, but it really depends on who it is. Like, if it's someone who's very overpowered as well, you might want to keep on hanging on to him, but honestly don't know who it is, so. Buffal is indeed a very interesting player to trade with. Even a good player to invest with, because he could be very good on FIFA 17 with good pace, Premier League and 5-star skill moves. For the squad builders, yeah, there is a League and squad builder. I then definitely hang on to them. Hang on to your Liga NOS players. Did not think about that. That's honestly that's something that's new to me and new to everyone in the squad building challenges. So don't know what it will do in prices, but it's very likely that their player prices will go up at the start of FIFA. So yeah, hang on to him. Hang on to him. Don't sell him at all. That's actually very smart right there. I didn't think about that before. Aina might go for a bit. Compare price. Is there anyone at the 59th minute for 200 coins maybe? Should probably check if there's no one else for 200 coins. There's no decent pickup at 59th minute. For the squad builders indeed, yeah, that's very, very smart right there. Should probably check Hefskov. Is that a decent card? That's a decent card, Neymane. Like I say decent, but he's just got a nice amount of pace. He's going for 600 coins, 59th minute. Is there anyone there? No, not anyone at the 59th minute. Don't think that card will sell. I probably needs to have pretty decent pace stats like Ekpom does. Is there anyone on 59th minute once again? Let's check. Because he's going for over K. How much got this one bid? 850, there you go. There is one at 59th minute, but he's not any cheap. Elsop is probably not gonna sell. Collins is probably don't really want to go into goalkeepers because they don't sell normally. Except when the game is out. This guy, Humphreys Grant, is actually gotten 70 pace on the center back. Did I get outbid for someone or did I just sell anyone? Because my coins went up quite a bit. So I'm hoping I sold someone. I mean. 59th minute. There's no one at 59th minute. Let's take a look at transfer list. I sold that Zimanovsky. That's good. Had I anyone in my transfer targets? Well, I lost on Alfonso Figueiredo. So I'm not winning these starter... how do you call them? Starter team players. That's what I'll call them. Let's just take a look at silver Premier League players like Demarai Gray. He's not going for a lot of coins actually. Even though he's got pretty nice... actually he's going for 1400 coins. 59th minute though, probably not. Because he's silver. The silvers most of the time don't get unrated that much. Especially if they have 89 pace. Fosu Mensah, he's going for 4.2k. That's mad. That's a mad card as well though. I'm probably not gonna get a good deal on him. Like 2k might already be a good deal if he goes for 4k, but it's a bit risky trading with a silver like that because his price could really change a lot. Odubayo, maybe he will work. There are honestly not a lot of him listed for under an hour. Shall we try a different league? Well, I only checked 2 silver players, I believe, for the Premier League. Archer might actually... No, I don't think anyone will underestimate him. Ambrose is not a bronze anymore. Oh no, he might be a good card to trade with. He hasn't got that exceptional stats though. Is he 5-star skills? He might be. I'm actually gonna check that really quickly after I've checked Twitter. Okay, nothing special on Twitter. Let's see if Onoma has 5-star skills. I think there is a player in it's called Tottenham Hotspur that has gotten 5-star skills this year. Like Onoma was definitely someone I saw could got 5-star skills, but I don't know if he actually got. He's only 3-star skills. Why did I think he was 5-star skills? Is there anyone else in Spurs that got him 5-star skills this year? Like a bronze player maybe? This Edwards guy might have gotten 5-star skills. No, he's got 4-star skill moves. He was probably the one I was thinking about though. I like the fact that apparently CDMs and cams on Footed are also attackers. Now none of these players have gotten 5-star skill moves. I thought Spurs had a 5-star skiller. Maybe Lamella has gotten 5-star skills though this year. Now he's also going to get 4-star skill moves. I was so sure that was a Spurs 5-star skiller, but apparently not. In my opinion, Buffal price could reach 3.4k. What do you think and what is your profit right now? Do you mean my trading profit right now? My trading profit right now is... Transfer profit is at 15.716k, but if everything sells, I will be at like 12k, I think. If I also... if you don't count these in, then I will be at 12k. I'm actually going to remove this one really quickly. You're on a PC, right? I'm gonna try and think what he is worth. He's probably, if Heudes was 3k, he's probably also worth something like a k more on PC than on PlayStation. But let's just check. Well, he is on. Okay, if you're saying his price could reach 3.4k, he's probably cheaper on PC than on PlayStation. Like, honestly, I need to know what his PC price is right now. Is Footpen working? Because if it is, I could use that one. Buffal. He is on PlayStation. Oh, there's no PC on there. Okay. If Footpen works, it's actually pretty nice. Should have remembered that. Or to check that. So we're gonna continue my 1-2 method. This used to be the 1-2-3 method, but I changed it up a little bit. Victor Valdes might work. Let's check Victor Valdes. Now I honestly don't have to check their prices if these update quite regularly, but it looks like they don't. Where can I look up for another player? Oh, here it is. Victor Valdes. He's going for 1.6k, but that was 16 hours ago, so it's not updating very regularly. But then I can see like the hourly graph, if it's there. No, it's not. Probably haven't gotten enough data for that. So I still need to do it myself. Okay, so he has actually like 1600 coins. He's even more. 1700 coins, but he's not selling for that, so definitely need to try and sell for 1600. Which means that the maximum bid on him can be 1400 in my case. That's taking too long. Like, how has he actually kept his rating? Was he decent when he was out on loan? Because he's still 82 rated. Who could be decent to trade with? Porzinki is going for very cheap right now as well. He might be a good player to invest in at some point. Cancelo. He's a bit on the expensive side. Ariola, I just tried. Lamar is going for a bit too much at the moment to try and trade with. I have to stop in a few minutes as well, so yeah. We'll probably try and stream on later on this evening, but I have to go to my work. Montoya might actually been decent. I honestly don't see anyone to trade with. Like, they will pop up at some point. Ben Yat, not really the guy I'm looking for. Bruno. I will try Kolchiak. I don't know how the name is pronounced, but it was a decent attempt, I think. Why am I looking on there? I need to look on over here. Kolchiak. He's not been updated yet, so I need to look for it myself anyway. So footpin can go away, because that's not really useful at the moment. 1.8k maybe? Yeah, that's what he's going for right now, even for 17. Should have bought that one for 1700. Am I gonna risk that? I'm gonna risk that. I'm actually gonna risk that. It's a decent, no, it's not a big risk. Lost one of my transfer targets right there in Rue, so probably need to try and what I'm trying to say, try and get to those players on a later date. I have an unassigned player. Oh, that's Kolchiak. So we're gonna list him for 100 coins more. That's still profit, not an awful lot though. Like, your bronze pack method is really bad right now. It will probably be decent if the game comes out, so I should probably just wait for when the game comes out. That's honestly what I think I'm gonna do. Then I will just try one more and see if it works over at that time. So he was going for 1800. Let's see if I can buy him for 1700. That's gonna take a lot of time. That's gonna take a lot of time. Let's see, is there anyone else to trade with? Mulumbu is still at Norwich. Is he ever gonna leave them? What are your stats like, Mariano? Nothing too special. Giavogi, don't think he is worth that much. AU might be a good shout. AU, let's try AU. Why not? 1700 coins. Is there anyone for 1600? No, there's not. So we're gonna try and buy him for 1500 so we can sell him for 1600 or 1500. Wait, what am I trying to say? Buy him for 1500, try and sell him for 1600. That's what I'm gonna try. I know there's not a lot of profit, but profit's profit. Like, I sold all my players I got from my starter packs immediately, but I didn't get any good ones anyway, so don't think I made a mistake on doing that. Most of them I actually discarded, but because they just didn't sell even. Sirigu is still 82 rated as well, by the way. Like, I knew that, but thinking about it, he's got a pretty kind rating, but then again, they upgraded goalkeepers quite a bit. Let's try Anna Valencia. I always forgot that he moved to, how's it called? I was gonna say West Ham, but it's Everton. Every time you see my every team. Oh my god, I said every team. I said every team right there. But every time you see my screen moving a bit to the right, I'm checking out either Twitter or if this live stream is still working. So please don't hate me or hate me for that, because that's because I'm on a MacBook. And that's the way I have to do it right now. Wait, what was he going for? He was going for 1700, right? So we can look for one that's bid on with 1500. Am I still winning that other one, or have I already won that? And I'm still winning an AU, but that one is taking quite a while. And that Orlana hasn't sold yet. No, I didn't want to go to the store, I want to go to the transfer market. What other method could we use? There are definitely some decent methods out there, but I can't think of anyone. One, you should have just said that one, not anyone. I might as well stream some of the demo if you want to, by the way. But I think this is more fun, because this is me as actually have effect on my FIFA 17. Is there a way to trade for consumables? Don't think there is at the moment, because they don't really sell as people are not using them yet. What shall we do? Shall we just continue what we're doing? I'm gonna check out if there are any other trading methods on the internet. Let me really quickly check, even though it's very unprofessional. We could honestly go and filter out some players and try to go to the 59th minute of listings and then find some good players. We could also bin snipe some players. Could mass bid on some players, but that's probably not gonna work. Let's try that 59 minutes kind of thing. Let's check Twitter really quickly. We're gonna try the 59th minute. Honestly, Felipe, what is Boufal going for at the moment? Because I'm really interested in what you are trying to do right now. Because you're saying you could get him for 3 to 4k, but or that you can sell him for that, but I honestly want to know what you are buying him for. Because on PlayStation he's already worth 4k. But let's just go to... You know what, we're gonna do this filter. I don't know how quickly I will go through the market though. Okay, that's gonna take a long time to get there. That's gonna be like the 70th page. Should probably filter to gold. That's what I'm gonna do. Honestly, don't need that. That's actually gonna make it worse. Any good players to snipe? Players to snipe are probably players that are going for like 15k to 20k. Or even more if you got a lot of coins. Even 5k players you can try and snipe. Any snipe filters? That's best method right now is... The best method right now is actually very difficult to say. I can tell you what the worst method is. That's definitely not trading with informs right now, because they are not working, as they are very risky as the game almost stops when new informs come out. 10k snipes. I honestly don't know the players or the prices of more expensive players You want to snipe someone for 10k. Maybe you can get Dybala for 10k. I don't know what he's going for. I honestly don't know. The best method right now, though. It's actually a good question. What minute am I? I'm minute 3. Huh? Jesus Christ. The best method. There is not really a very good method out there right now, I think. I think the best method is when you're very... Are you doing the 59th minute, right? I was gonna try and do that, but... that really... I need to fix my filters. I think the 59th minute method is really good at the moment. But I'm not too sure. I'm gonna lower this one right here. And up that one, but I want to lower this one. 1400 coins max. Like this, you should be able to... Maybe I should just do popular leagues. Premier League. With minutes are we right here? That's all many makes us at 1 minute. Dybala price is 80k, lol. Okay, he's more expensive than I thought he would be. Okay, let me really quickly look at players that are worth like 10 to 20k. For Yoni... Sorry, can't wrongly pronounce your name, but Yoni Mamaraev. Is it Russian or am I just being really stupid right now? I'm very sorry for saying your name wrong. So 10 to 20k players. Probably need to make this 10.250. That's what I mean. Gewoon van there's 1200 coins on here. You know what? I put minimum price also to 10k. How is his minimum? Oh, max price I did. 10k, there we go. The pie is only going for 10k. Maybe I should up it to... If you're trying to find a 10k snipe, so that means that he's gotta be like 15k. Let's also up this to 15k then. I can honestly get Footbin up here right now. I'm gonna stop in a few minutes for sure. But let's quickly look at this Barzakli's price. He's probably not gonna be underlisted though. You could try players like Barzakli. Basically the players that are on here. How much is Benteke worth? How is his price actually not updated on PlayStation? Benteke is going for 3k. Why is he on for 16.7k right here? Martial maybe? Martial. Try Martial. Martial. I would honestly try Martial. If you're still watching. Maybe you are. Rashford, what's Rashford going for? Like he might be underlisted just because he's 76 rated. Rashford it is. He's a bit too cheap for you. I don't know if you're on Xbox. If you're on Xbox, you could try Rashford. Varane, maybe Varane works. Varane. Alan from Napoli is a good spot on PC. I can buy him for 2.4k. I don't think he will reach more than that. Honestly, I'm watching and subscribed. Thank you very much, Yoni Mamarev. I'm gonna stop in a few minutes though, but still appreciate it a lot. But Felipe, if Alan is 2.4k right now on PC, honestly, he's got a good card this year though, so like you will not lose coins on him, I think, but he will reach at max like 3k, so I don't think it's a very good buy, to be honest. So I have to agree with you, Raja, that he won't really reach a lot more than that. Why is Rashford got one downvote on Footpin and no upvotes? Like, okay, he's a bit overrated maybe. Not saying he is, but still a great, crazy player. Who was I looking at? Varane, yeah, Varane. Just checking some players you can snipe right now. Might have to do that as well. Like Varane is a bit on the cheap side, but would still be a good player to try and snipe. But Wilson is 76 rated this year. That's nice. He's now gold. He's probably going to be expensive though, which is a bit of a shame at the start of FIFA. Musa, how much would he be going for? You honestly have to go for players that are not very high rated, because most people are not gonna list them for very cheap. Like sniping right now is very hard anyway. Maybe an inform would be good to snipe. If you can snipe him, it's always good. But just normal trading with him, it doesn't really work. And that's why Lamar is that expensive. He's in a team of the or an inform right now. Morata, how much is he worth? Like, it's very hard to snipe because not an awful lot of people are opening packs. He's only 4.6k. And I say only, but that's quite expensive at this point. The Bala is going for 80k. That's actually a lot on the web app. Bonucci, you might try to snipe at Bonucci. Honestly, don't know who you can snipe, because sniping on the web app is pretty hard as not a lot of people open packs, but try to find someone who is pretty expensive, but not too expensive, because otherwise you're not going to get anyone for 10k. Like, I maybe shouldn't say it right now. Well, I can say it, but I could snipe right now, but that's not gonna work. Could invest right now, but honestly want to make a few more coins for investing, so am I gonna use the 59-minute method? Like, I honestly don't really know what my filter should be for that, because I never used that method quite a lot. I have to look for bargains though, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do like buy now minimum at, honestly, I'm being so dumb. I should, with these 59-minute, I should change the, Yoni, if you're on PC, how it is a good spot, you can send it. Oh yeah, that definitely is true. I can probably, I can understand that one, because he's not an very amazing player if you look at the stats at the first time, but he's 84 rated, so people are definitely gonna underlist him. You're on PS4, you might still try him. I might try Huberdes when I come back from work, which starts in half an hour. Hopefully I'm finished very soon though. Which minute am I? I'm at the 41st minute in the Serie A, or the Calcio A. Let's just look if there's anyone at the 59th minute. Maybe I got lucky. Still have to advance a bit further. And the only problem is I don't know the player prices very well. I'm still looking them up for very cheap. Don't think any of these are going for that cheap. Getting to watch the 59th minute right now. Yeah, like this is the 59th minute. Any tip for the launch day? Well, a thing you can do, which I'm trying to do myself, is right now buy players that you can bid on for 300 coins. Then start getting through the lower divisions. You will get some nice coins, and you can, if they are 75 rated, and those are the only gold players you can bid 300 coins on, you can discard them. Don't buy any contracts for them, but discard them. Then you will get your 300 coins back. You've basically lost no money on your team, guaranteed. And maybe they will even go for more. And then you can just try and rebuy a team for 300 coins. You can also build multiple teams if you want to. But don't buy contracts for them players. But then just play through the lower divisions, as your team won't be crazy good. But will definitely be able to get you through the low divisions and make you a good amount of coins just from playing the game. But other things is invest in players. Look on YouTube for players that are being said to be very good despite their stats. Like last or 2 years ago, that's probably the best advantage or example I have was Giovanni Dos Santos. He was going for 2k on the web app, and he eventually on launch they sold for 8k. So look for players that are not too high rated but have crazy stats. Look on YouTube if there are any good players that don't have any crazy stats. Then you can definitely invest in players, because on launch day player prices sky up for almost everyone who's got alright stats or even a decent rating. So yeah, my tips are build a starter team for 3.3k, get everyone for 300 coins on bid. Make sure to gold don't get confused and buy silvers. And also invest in players, but that can be a bit risky because sometimes you might be unlucky and you put some money into a player that's price doesn't go up. But as you have, Felipe, you've only been telling me, you said before that you think that Buffal's price might rise. So that's basically what you're going to do for launch day. But you could also do maybe with these players that you've used in your starter squads and you bought for 300 coins. Maybe, I don't know, if they're out of contracts, you can maybe still use them in your squad building challenges. That would actually be pretty nice. Which minute am I? 30th minute. This is the last thing I'm gonna do right here, and then we're gonna end the stream. We'll be back this evening though, at like... Yeah, keep him for the launch K. He's 2.4k on... That's actually not even that expensive. That's a pretty nice deal you could be getting yourself there. And investing in players most of the time doesn't mean you're gonna lose, so... do sell them on launch day as soon as possible. Now it's a bit weird because launch day you can see that as the 27th or as the 29th. I suggest you do it on the 27th though, even though you might not have the game yourself. Because yeah, definitely do it on the 27th. If you follow me on Twitter, by the way, Weasel0301 it is. Just normal Weasel, by the way, not with an O instead of an E. I will definitely tweet out some players I think that are going to be good to invest in. So yeah, follow me on Twitter maybe, or just subscribe. I will maybe make a video on investing. Am I already past the 59th minute? No, I'm not. I'm probably not going to get lucky because it's very hard to out-filter on the web app. Or out-filter players on the web app. And I can't check their prices really quickly. Because Footbin is not fully functional. Nice stream, thank you very much, appreciate it. Will be stopping in a few seconds though. Which is a bit of a shame because there are definitely people near who seem to like the stream. Well, you're the only one online. But that doesn't matter. There's no one at the 59th minute, that's a shame. Going all the way to the 59th minute and then to see no one is such a pain in the ass. But I'm gonna end the stream there. Let's take a look at these transfer targets because we have been going for an hour and we lost all of these. All of these I lost, and we won this AU by the way, which I didn't think about. We did win him though. Gonna list them up for 1600 coins really quickly before I end the stream. And let's take a look at the transfer list as well. That Orlana sold and so did Koliciak. So if we sell that AU for 1600, we're at... Are we at 12k? We are at 12k. So I've made a few coins on the stream. Not too much though, but I would say this was pretty successful once again. For how long have we been going? A bit longer than an hour. So if you enjoyed, then please drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next stream or video.